Have you heard the claims that Jesus was just a prophet? Do we have evidence that he is much more? Can the Bible put this debate to rest? Is it written? Let's find out. Was Jesus just a prophet? Depending on religious beliefs, the answer varies. Some view him as a high holy man, others believe he was reincarnated many times. Islam claims he was a highly ranked prophet and the Messiah, but not the Son of God. Most Christians, but believe it or not all Christians believe he is the Messiah and the Son of God. For the Christians who claim he was just a prophet, newsflash, you're not a Christian. Let's go to the Bible for some answers. The identity of Jesus. John 1 verses 1 to 3. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with God, and the Word was God. He was in the beginning with God. All things were made through him, and without him nothing was made that was made. The first 3 verses of John 1 emphasize the eternal existence and divine nature of Jesus, referring to him as the Word and highlighting his role in the creation of the universe. This passage is a foundational statement about the identity of Jesus and his relationship to God and the world. John 1 verse 14. And the Word became flesh and dwelt among us, and we beheld his glory, the glory as of the only begotten of the Father, full of grace and truth. This verse signifies that Jesus, who is the Word, took on a human body and lived on earth. This demonstrates God's closeness to humanity through Jesus. The phrase full of grace and truth reflects the character of Jesus, emphasizing his embodiment of God's grace and truth in the world. Was Jesus the God of the Old Testament? Exodus 24 verses 9 to 11. Then Moses went up, also Aaron, Nadab, and Abihu, and 70 of the elders of Israel. And they saw the God of Israel. And there was under his feet as it were a paved work of sapphire stone, and it was like the very heavens in its clarity. But on the nobles of the children of Israel he did not lay his hand. So they saw God, and they ate and drank. Moses and 73 elders saw God and ate and drank with him. But Jesus says that no one has seen God. John 1 verse 18. No one has seen God at any time. The only begotten Son, who is in the bosom of the Father, he has declared him. So who was the God they saw? 1 Corinthians 10 verses 2 to 4. All were baptized into Moses in the cloud and in the sea. All ate the same spiritual food. And all drank the same spiritual drink. For they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them, and that rock was Christ. Jesus is God. Isaiah 9 verse 6. For unto us a child is born. Unto us a son is given. And the government will be upon his shoulder. And his name will be called Wonderful, Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. This verse refers to the birth of Jesus, and he is called Mighty God. Micah 5 verse 2. But you, Bethlehem Ephrathah, though you are little among the thousands of Judah, yet out of you shall come forth to me the one to be ruler in Israel, whose goings forth are from of old, from everlasting. Micah 5:2 prophesies about the birth of a ruler in Israel, specifically mentioning Bethlehem as the birthplace and emphasizing the eternal nature of the coming ruler, whose origins are from ancient times. Matthew 1 verse 23. Behold, the virgin shall be with child, and bear a son, and they shall call his name Emmanuel, which is translated, God with us. Colossians 1 verse 16. For by him all things were created that are in heaven and that are on earth, visible and invisible, whether thrones or dominions or principalities or powers. All things were created through him and for him. This verse is used to support the belief that Jesus is God, indicating the divine nature of Jesus, affirming his role as the Son of God and the creator of all things. The I am verses. The term I am refers to being God or the God of, depending on the sentence structure. John 8 verse 58. Jesus said to them, Most assuredly, I say to you, before Abraham was, I am. John 6 verse 35. And Jesus said to them, I am the bread of life. He who comes to me shall never hunger, and he who believes in me shall never thirst. John 8 verse 12. Then Jesus spoke to them again, saying, I am the light of the world. He who follows me shall not walk in darkness, but have the light of life. John 10 verse 9. I am the door. If anyone enters by me, he will be saved, and will go in and out and find pasture. John 10 verse 11. I am the good shepherd. The good shepherd gives his life for the sheep. John 10 verse 14. I am the good shepherd, and I know my sheep, and am known by my own. John 11 verse 25. Jesus said to her, I am the resurrection and the life. He who believes in me, though he may die, he shall live. John 14 verse 6. Jesus said to him, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. John 15 verse 5. I am the vine, you are the branches. He who abides in me, and I in him, bears much fruit, for without me you can do nothing. Is Jesus just a prophet? I think not. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Thanks for watching.